Hello everyone, Delicacy, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black. In the last episode, we actually managed to do the Pokemon musical. We are still here in Nebasa City, and we actually going to be making our way over to the big stadium. As we did manage to get a hold of Chad actually and said that the battle subway, we won't be able to do that till we actually do beat the Elite Four actually, because all of the Pokemon that is going to be capped on the Battle Subway is going to be at level 50. And a lot of people are telling me that it's going to be best to do it right when we get done with the Elite Four, because it's kind of like the Battle Frontier. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know that we won't be doing the Battle Subway that we are here in Lebas. So we definitely gonna be here in Lebas City a little bit later on into the series. So let's make our way over to the big stadium. Baseball, football, and soccer. Okay, I do remember that we can be able to fight some of the players actually in the stadium. If we actually take this portal here, it can teleport us to the field. We got a football player here. Power. Power is essential to both Pokemon and football. We can get to battle some linebacker then with some football players. We got two Pokemon here. He is going to use a Daruka. Alright, the Volt. Let's use a Razor Cell. It's a little bit early in the morning, actually. The mile is like 10:06, but still a little bit in the process of waking up today, actually, for this episode. Alright, the Volt. You're not gonna hit Razor Cell. Let's go ahead and let Water Pulse hit it. Going to be a beautiful one-shot. It was super effective. Balabuka is fainted, and the Volt's going to gain 384 experience points. Then you got a 10 ball coming in. We actually going to keep the Watt in the mix. Let's use Water Post. That could have one-sided, but it won't. Wake up Slap. Honestly think I need that right now, actually, Tempo. I don't think 3 slaps will wake me up. Just gonna go ahead and say that. We're just gonna use a Razor Cell to faint the Timber. The Timber is fainted, and the Volt's gonna gain 371 experience points. Thank you, Dan, for that battle and the 2,400 Poké Dollars. I do appreciate it. Alright, we do need to heal up the Volt, actually. So let's do that right quick. Honestly thinking that we may need to use the little candies to level up a really penny right quick. He's a little bit behind. I forgot that I do have the experience cell also. But I don't think we're actually going to be using experience cell, because I do have the round candies, so I don't think there's actually just going to be a point of using the extra cell, actually. Vilipini wants to learn the move Venom Sock, which actually let Vilipini actually learn it. Let's get rid of Poison Tail. I think that'd be fair, to be honest. And Trench Quill, you're at level 26, which actually level you up to level 28. Trench Quill wants to learn the move Taunt. Let's get rid of Gust, actually. We hardly even use Gust anyway. Nice, nice. Level up you one more time, Trench Quill, level 28. Nice, nice. Ooh, okay. I love the goalpost, actually. Got some football players in formation van. We got some players here. The ball used in football is a Oreo shape and hard to throw, isn't it? But once you get the hang of it, you can throw it perfectly. We in practice, actually. I am a great secret weapon. The only problem is I am so secret that I've never been in the game. Woohoo! Pass me the ball. Got a coach here? Bodies crash into other bodies? Go, go, go. I am the owner. That's what I like to see. I actually thought there'd be more players to battle, actually. I want to say they're doing skirmishes here, but let's actually touch on them right quick. Okay, I will defend to the end with moves like protect and detect. I train to build up my muscles to tackle Pokemon. Nothing can move me. The helmet and pads weighed 15 to 18 pounds. Those eyes. It looks like he's coming right at me. I protect my team with my whole body to avoid our opponent's interference. The appeals of football let me see. First, just watch a game without thinking about the rules. Reading our opponent's attacks and deciding your next move. Both Pokemon battles and football have the same thrill. My favorite moves? I say tackle and takedown. In football, the quarterback is the athlete who decides a strategy and carries it out. He's kind of like a Pokemon trainer. In football, you have to learn each and every formation by heart. Yeah, I remember that some of the formations was a little bit hard to read, actually, or trying to understand. Mostly for like little bit of a football reference back in the old days. Like, we say like Arizona. There was a play called Arizona that when everyone actually had to go to the left, like all of the linebackers, the linesmen has to go to the block to the left, and we have Cardinal is like another one that it's kind of like the same move, but they would go to the right. And then we had like Florida Gator when like if it was like Florida, I remember that the guard and the tackle on the right side, the guard actually, if I remember, I believe that the guard actually hits the defensive end on the left side, and then the tackle had to take on the linebacker, if I remember that properly. It's kind of like the same way, but the opposite direction for Gator, actually. There was like a lot of other formations that I have forgotten throughout the years, but I remember there's like the number one, like, formations that we actually was taught a lot back in practices, actually. Yes, I actually had played football, but it's been it's been about 9 years since I actually been out of high school, so I'm surprised I actually do know somewhat of these, actually. Athletes who score points and athletes who support them. Determining the differences roles is the key to building a team. Football is a fun sport that is divided into offense and defense. Okay? I actually thought it was going to be a little bit more players that can be able to battle, but I like actually how the stadium is kind of like a hologram of a football field, actually. Alright, let's take a pull back. I'm pretty sure we can actually go up to the stands and actually see the stands in the field from the stands perspective. Okay. Nothing really we can do here. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's make our way to the smart court. See what the smart court is. That is tennis and basketball. I feel like basketball season probably... Ooh, hold on. I am sorry, but you cannot enter the court because the game isn't in progress. Oh, okay. There is a tennis match in the smart court now. Okay, so that's actually is really good to know that there actually is a game going on. Unfortunately, that we won't be able to get into it, actually. But, alright. That actually will probably just sum it up here, actually. So, I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. We will be making our way back over to the amusement park section in Nilabad City. And we will be taking on Alyssa, and we actually gonna be getting the boat badge in the next episode. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys are liking this series so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also ding on the bell. You get notified every single time that I do upload a video. If you have not watched any of the past Pokemon Black videos, a playlist is down in the description, also with all my social media, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.